guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel all about Ash. Before we jump to today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Tymo Ring hair straightening comb. This is my first time trying a hair straightening comb, and honestly I was a little bit skeptical about how it'll be able to straighten my hair. But I feel like I did a pretty good job. I really do like my results. So if you want to see what I think about this hair straightening comb and how I was able to achieve this look, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so this is how I'm starting off. I just blow dried my hair, tried to really get down to my roots and get everything straight since I do have some new growth. But I was watching some reviews over the straightening comb and a lot of people suggested that you should blow dry your hair before you actually get to straightening. So that's just what I did. So this is what my hair is looking like. Kind of a lot of hair. I hope this whole process doesn't take too long, but we will see. So today we're going to be reviewing the Tymo Ring hair straightening comb. They reached out to me to see if I wanted to review this hair straightening comb, but before that I had never heard of this brand or this product. So I looked up some reviews to kind of get an idea of what the product does. And I've actually never tried a hair straightening comb before. The only tool I really use to straighten my hair is a traditional straightener. So I actually thought this idea of a hair straightening comb was pretty interesting, but let's actually get into the unboxing of the Tymo Ring. So this is how the Tymo Ring comes, just in this box. And you just kind of lift everything up like that. So in the box we get a little brush. I believe that's what's in here. So yeah, this is just a hairbrush, kind of small and compact. It has a pink color with the Tymo logo on it. So this is what the brush looks like. And then inside the box you have the actual straightening comb and a couple of gloves and instructions. So we're just going to take the straightening comb out of kind of this velvet, what would you call this, a velvet sleeve almost. And then it's also in another plastic sleeve. I'm going to take that out. And this is what the actual Tymo Ring straightening comb looks like. So one thing that I first noticed is how the cord swivels. I always like when there's a swivel cord because it just helps when you're actually straightening and the cord doesn't get tangled up and you have to kind of move your wrist differently. So I like that. So yes, this is the overall view of the comb. This is what it looks like. You can really see those blades. So as far as settings, there is a power button and a plus and minus button so you can increase and decrease the temperature. So also in the box you have a little card and it has some QR codes on the back so you can look up some instructions and tips on how to use a straightener. And then you just have a typical user manual. And then it also comes with a glove that you can use when straightening your hair. That's pretty much it for unboxing. Now let's get into actually straightening my hair. I'm really looking forward to trying this device out because I've never used a straightening comb before. Like, that idea of a straightening comb is kind of new to me. So yeah, let's just see how this works out. Okay, so when you turn it on, all the lights kind of turn white, if you can see that. You can tell that it's kind of leveling up as far as the heat. I think I'm going to put it on the 1, 2, 3rd circle from the bottom. So this is the setting that I have it on. I can already start to feel it heating up, so I wouldn't say it heats up really quickly, but I mean it's getting there. So that's good. We're just going to set that to the side and then we can get started. So I'm just going to start off by sectioning my hair. I'm going to work in sections how I normally would if I was straightening my hair. Just going to start at the bottom section. One thing that I already like is that you can lay it flat on your surface or your table without having to worry about it burning anything. It's a little bit warm, but it's not to the point where you can't leave it on anything. Okay, so now all the 3 lights are done blinking, so I'm taking that as a sign that it is heated up all the way. So yeah, let's just get started on this process. So I just applied a little bit of heat protectant. I'm just going to brush it through my hair. I'm just going to take a small section of hair since this is the first try. I'll get a little closer for this part. So I'm just going to run my hair through. Okay, that's straightened pretty good. I just need to work on getting my roots. I think I'm scared about burning myself, but honestly this part isn't really hot. I feel like all the heat is at the base of the comb. So I'm going to try to get a little bit closer. I think it may even help if I go from the back. Yeah, that helps a lot. There we go. So yeah, I mean, I feel like it straightens pretty well. I would say if you're trying to get your root, it kind of helps to go from the back and kind of swoop it up like that. So now that I know that, let's try again on another section. So far so good. This is what my hair is looking like. Let me see if it really got, oh, it got my root pretty well actually. I mean, I didn't get all the way to the root because I still am a little scared, but if you can see, my roots are pretty straight. Wow. Okay, that's actually really straight. I could probably get a little bit closer, but that's still pretty close. You guys can see that. I'm just gonna continue to straighten. I think I'm gonna do one more and then fast forward through the rest of the process. So just starting from the back and swoop up, get all the hair, slide it through. So yeah, this is what the first little side looks like. I mean, it got it pretty straight. Honestly, it's very straight, if you can see that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of my hair, kind of speed it up a little bit, and then we'll come back once we're finishing things up. Okay, so update, I was straightening my hair and I noticed that this light was blinking. So that means that it's not on anymore, so it actually turned off. I guess it has an interval where it turns off every certain amount of minutes. So that's one thing to note and just look out for when you are straightening your hair, because you don't kind of want to be straightening and wonder why it's not really working and then you notice that it's turned off. I mean, my hair looks pretty fine right now, maybe a little bit right here. I don't even know where it turned off at. So yeah, I'm just turning it back on and putting it on the third dot, and then I'm going to continue straightening. Like that. Like that. And now we with the groove like that. With the groove like that. And now we move with the groove, smooth like that. Move with the groove, smooth like that. And now we move with the groove, smooth like that. Move with the groove, smooth like that. And now we move with the groove, smooth like that. Move with the groove, smooth like that. And now we move with the groove, smooth like that. Move with the groove, smooth like that. And now we move with the groove, smooth like that. Move with the groove, smooth like that. And now we move with the groove, smooth like that. Move with the groove, smooth like that. And now we move with the groove, smooth like that. Move with the groove, smooth like that. And now we move with the groove, smooth like that. Move with the groove, smooth like that. Hey guys, so I finished straightening my hair and this is what it looks like. I'm honestly very impressed. I thought I was going to straighten my hair, but I didn't think I was going to get this result from it. So I have two things to say before I actually get into what I think about it. So one, I forgot to mention that, if I can find the other clip, but it actually does come with two of these little alligator clips. I was just using them before, so I forgot to mention it. And then second, at the beginning of the video, I was saying how this doesn't get super hot, so it's good to lay it on a flat surface. It actually did end up getting a little bit more hot, but I just laid it on the kind of velvet sleeve that it came with. It It's still not too hot, but it does get a lot hotter than I thought it would. So yeah, those are two things I forgot to mention at the beginning. But yeah, overall, I really do like the look that it gave my hair. This is what it looks like. I did do my edges just a little bit, and I add a little bit of a sheen spray onto my hair, so I have a nice little shine. So if you guys could tell towards the end when I was done straightening my hair, I usually do bump my ends of my hair a little bit, and I didn't think I was actually going to achieve that with the straightening comb. I was able to bump them a little bit. I'll see if I can demonstrate. It's off, but it's still a little bit warm. So I just kind of held my hair and just kind of tried to turn it in as much as I could, like that. And it gave me a little bit of a bump, just as long as my hair isn't just super flat and straight. I don't really like my hair like that, but I feel like this looks pretty good. So one thing I will say is that when using the straightening comb, you do have to take smaller sections of hair, which in turn made this whole process a little bit longer than using a traditional straightener. But also when you have no other choice than to take small sections of hair, it actually makes the final result turn out a lot better because it makes you take your time and you really actually get to straighten each strand of hair. So I mean, it takes a little bit more time, but I feel like in the end you get a better result. Like I really do like the way that my hair looks right now. I'm actually impressed. I did not think it was going to look like this, and it feels really good too. So when I first started straightening my hair and I started at the bottom, I wasn't getting all the way to the root just because I was scared of burning myself. This is still warm, but the very top of the, I guess you would call these combs, it gets warm, but it's not to the point where you're gonna burn yourself. That's another thing I wanna note, is that I didn't burn myself throughout this whole process. And usually I burn myself maybe 1 or 2 times when I'm straightening my hair, when I'm really trying to get to those roots. But it's almost as if the combs kind of protects your hair or protects your scalp from getting burned against the heat, because the heat, or the way this comb straightens your hair, is really at the base of the comb. That's where most of the heat is at. So yeah, I'm actually able, I'll kind of demonstrate again. I'll take a small piece of hair so you can actually place the combs right against your scalp and then kind of dig. You can dig up, dig down, which either way you're going. I kind of find that if you really want to get in there, well, I guess digging up and down works. It just depends on where you're at in your hair. But yeah, you can actually kind of touch your scalp with the edge of the comb. I kind of figured that out later in the straightening process. And so towards the top, I was able to get my roots even better. So yeah, I mean, I'm touching my hair right now. My roots are honestly pretty flat. And if you can see the top of my hair right now, everything looks pretty good. It's flat, especially because I have new growth. I really like to go in there and get my new growth. The back of my head, or the bottom right by my neck, it's a little bit more puffy, but that's just because I didn't know I could really get in there. But still, it's not bad. I mean, I showed you guys in the video. So yeah, overall, I mean, I really do like, I'll kind of scoot back so you guys can see. Overall, I do like the way my hair ended up looking. So yeah, I feel like those are the biggest things that I want to mention. It does take a little bit longer, but I feel like the end result is a little bit better. Second, you can touch the top of the comb on your scalp. It's not going to burn you. It's going to be a little bit warm, but it's not going to burn you. And third, you're not really able to kind of go in and really curl your hair. I guess it kind of depends on how you do it, but you are able to get a little bit of a bump on your ends like how I did. I just don't like my hair being really straight and flat. I like it to have a little bit of a curve. So I feel like I achieved enough of a curve with the straightening comb, if you guys can see. And this is what my hair looks like. If I back up, let me back up some more. So yeah, these are what my ends are looking like. And overall, I really do like the final outcome. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Again, I do like my final results. I was a little bit skeptical of the straightening comb at the beginning, but I really do like my results. Like, I would use this if I know that I really kind of want to force myself to take my time, because a lot of times when straightening my hair, I kind of rush through it. I don't really like for it to take super long. Not gonna lie, it did take a little bit longer, but I really do like my results. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think about the straightening comb and if you think you would actually use a straightening comb. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me, and I'll see you guys next time.